It's like entering code into your subconscious programming.
I swear to God, it worked. It was the greatest decision I ever made in my life.
The best part about it is that you can do it on your own, for cheap or free. It's a viable alternative therapy that helps people to change negative thinking patterns, and it can't make you do anything you don't want to do. There are many celebrities like Ellen DeGeneres, Ashton Kutcher, Barack Obama, Angelina Jolie, Tiger Woods, and the list goes on, who have used it for career success, personal improvement, weight loss, quit smoking, and many other reasons. This technique induces a state of increased suggestibility to treat a host of mental and physical conditions. With it, you can change your thinking, break bad habits, and take control of the person you are, along with relaxation and de-stressing from everyday life. Our cultural background has taught us to think that any health issues that we might be facing can be immediately solved by going to a doctor. If stress, tension, or anxiety happen to us, a therapist prescribing certain drugs is the answer. Most of us live our lives under the impression that our problems will disappear if we only seek the help from an external world, from a certified professional that will give us the impression that we are really getting better because only they can give us the best help. Certain situations, like those linked to matters of life or death, can be greatly improved by getting such guidance. But there are alternative techniques that can do the job in the early stages of the health inconvenience. Self-hypnosis has been explored by numerous researchers, and what they found clearly shows the many benefits that this method can have. Performed appropriately, it can help you overcome mental health and behavioral disturbances, as it can guide you towards growing in various areas of life. Traditional belief has created a false image of what self-hypnosis actually is. It's not swinging a pendulum in front of your face, it's not falling asleep, or going into an unconscious state from which you might not get to wake up easily, and it definitely will not cause you to lose control. What self-hypnosis actually means is that you can enter into a highly suggestible state. You have full control and awareness over your actions, and you can easily and naturally exit the altered state whenever you feel. When you perform self-hypnosis, what you're actually doing is going into a state of very calm and receptive state of focused concentration. This is similar to what you're doing when meditating, because self-hypnosis is basically a type of meditation. While some meditations require you to let go of the ego by somehow disabling it, this technique of self-hypnosis uses the ego to explore the subconscious structure in order to rewire the neurological pathways and redesign the conceptual apparatus. Science has proven that self-hypnosis has a great potential of helping people go past challenges in life. Compared to traditional therapies like psychotherapy or counseling, it is considered more efficient because it works with both the conscious and the subconscious mind. Among the benefits that it has, there are weight loss, pain relief, curing migraines, quit smoking, overcoming anxiety, depression, grief, stress, sexual dysfunction, insomnia, fertility issues, the irritable bowel syndrome, and phobias. Correctly performing this technique can help increase levels of confidence and performance rates, with significant positive effects on psychospiritual development. This is why it is highly recommended to start under a professional's guidance or professional's audio program. We already listed in the description our recommended website. There you will find lots of self-hypnosis programs like you see in this image. Before you visit the website, it is very important to understand the following details. In everyday life, there are numerous moments, not even being aware, we enter into such a hypnotic trance. This happens when we daydream, read a book, or when we get lost in the TV, when we drive our car without consciously paying attention to the road. This explains why advertising works so well. As you sit relaxed in front of your TV, the message to be delivered goes straight past the conscious mind and enters directly into the subconscious. Therefore, to some degree, we can all be hypnotized in some way or another. But we can also learn certain strategies to go into deeper states as well. We have the possibility of reorganizing our mind according to what our wishes and desires are. By correctly implementing such techniques, we can modify our neurology and even our physiology through this focus-based state, this trance state, which we can get to with the self-hypnosis method. We can guide our emotions toward directions of better and more relaxed life, which is the best recipe for success in all areas of our existence. Some of us may feel anxious at the thought of going under self-hypnosis, and this thinking may be the result of some misconceptions. Under the guidance of a professional audio program or hypnotherapist, you will both work on creating a constant shift between the conscious and the subconscious behaviors. You will not be fully controlled from the outside because you will still be able to control yourself. You will be involved in the whole process. Performing a self-hypnosis session with a hypnotherapist means that you are both accepting to collaborate in order to enter into deeper layers of your system. These audio programs are created with certain hypnotic language that is meant to distract your conscious mind in order to plant your desires as suggestions into your subconscious. You can think of it like being the process of entering a specific code into your subconscious programming. Throughout the entire session, you will shift between different levels of awareness. This depends on how deep of a trance state that you are in. For example, as you granted your hypnotherapist access to your subconscious, even though you are in a deep trance state, you can still hear him speak to you. Moreover, you are actually listening to him and following his guidance. So you are both actively participating in the session. You can think of it like you are both working under a mental contract. You, as a client, ask your therapist to help you with your issues, and you will either directly deal with them or indirectly. This might lead to a complex process where you have to work with repressed memories or anything related. However, this will only involve you and no one else because it represents the inner work you perform by yourself. This is the control you have during self-hypnosis sessions. This technique can be easily performed on your own, but only after appropriate research has been done. Take the time to explore all the various sides of this powerful tool. It's a process that takes time, and always remember that we are all different, and we don't necessarily have to react to the same techniques. Before you attempt on performing self-hypnosis, there are several aspects you need to keep in mind. First off, any suggestions you make to yourself, state it in a positive. Our unconscious mind does not have the capacity to process negative guidance. This is why you have to always suggest what you want to feel, not what you don't want to feel. I am relaxed. I am calm. I am courageous. Second, use the present tense. This is how your suggestions will be more effective. Remember that you are talking to yourself that is now, the one that is now calm. Now is relaxed, now is courageous. For example, don't say, I will be more confident. Instead, tell it like this, I am confident. The third aspect to keep in mind is that you really have to believe what you're telling yourself. The unconscious cannot be fooled. You have to state your suggestions as they are already part of your life's truth. Finally, you have to take things one at a time. For instance, you might be dealing with several issues that you might want to solve, like losing weight, giving up smoking, or breaking bad habits. Set your priorities straight and start with the one that is most crucial for you. Take the time to deal with each issue because self-hypnosis will not magically change you in just 1 week. Give your unconscious mind something that it can process, like saying, I am feeling more confident with each passing day. Self-hypnosis requires repetition, persistence, and conviction. These are the main elements that will help you reach whatever change you want to make in your life. Experiment with different methods until you find one that fits you best. After finding it, study it, explore it, and be persistent. Practice it daily and have faith in it. If you want to try self-hypnosis, we strongly recommend listening to a professional audio program. We already listed our recommendation in the description. If you want to try one on your own, here's one way to do a self-hypnosis session. Number 1, find a comfortable place where no noise or other disturbance can bother you for the next 15 to 30 minutes. Sit up and find that position that is most comfortable for you. Number 2, relax your body. Focus all your attention on becoming relaxed. You can try repeating the word sleep for a few minutes. Stare at one spot and focus on it. This can be a mark on the wall or a distant static object. Once you enter a hypnotic state, you will feel detached, more relaxed, and some drifting sensations will take charge of your body. At this point, you can choose to either keep your eyes closed or open. Number 3, concentrate on your suggestion. You can repeat it out loud or you can mentally state it. The point is to really believe what you're suggesting to your unconscious. Remember to use the present tense in the positive. I am confident. I am calm. I am relaxed. These can be repeated throughout the 15 to 30 minute self-hypnosis session. Finally, you can exit the hypnotic state after you feel content with finishing your session. You can tell yourself, 5, I am exiting the state. 4, I am awakening. 3, I am awakening. 2, wide awake. 1. Gradually open your eyes or slowly take your eyes off the point you were focusing on. You are now out of the hypnotic state. Your session is complete.